For about a year or so, we couldn't get anyone to make the film. No studio wanted to make The French Connection. And finally, Dick Zanuck at 20th Century Fox said to us, look, he said, I've got $1.5 million hidden away in a drawer over here. If you guys can make this film for $1.5 million, go ahead and make it. I didn't set out to make a documentary, but having made documentary films, I wanted to make The French Connection with documentary technique, handheld cameras. That became the technique for the film. It looked what we call kind of grab-ass, it's grab-ass technique or improvisational. And then I sent Hackman and Roy Scheider out to hang around with their counterparts, Egan and Grasso, and they hung around with them for about a month or so, and they'd come back with stories and dialogue, and they would improvise them right into the picture.
And I don't think I'd ever been pushed as much by a director either, which was really good for me. I was intrigued that Billy had such a command of what he wanted to do with the film. And Billy's the kind of guy, a perfectionist, that if he doesn't see it, it's not there. And so you just have to keep at it until it becomes there.
Get out! Stop it! Stop it! Will you stop it? Stop it! Get over! Come on! Get over! Jimmy! Come on, man! Let me bust you! I want to bust you! I want to bust you! Let me talk to him! Let me talk to him!
You got a friend here, buddy! You got a friend!
You gonna tell us who your man is?
When's the last time you picked your feet, Willie? Who's your connection, Willie? What's his name?
What? Answer him!
No, man, no! Hey, no. Is it Joe the Barber? Joe the Barber, right? No. That's who it is, isn't it? Now, don't give us any shit. What's Joe's last name?
I don't know, man. Man, all I know is he lives on 125th Street, man, above the barbershop.
What side of the street do you live on? North or south? North or south?
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't know.
I'm asking you what side of the street he lives on.
Hey, shithead. When's the last time you picked your feet? Huh?
Yeah, what's he talking about?
I've got a man in Poughkeepsie who wants to talk to you. You ever been in Poughkeepsie? Huh? Have you ever been in Poughkeepsie?
Hey, man, come on, give me a break, man. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Let me hear you say it. Come on. Have you ever been in Poughkeepsie? You've been in Poughkeepsie, haven't you? I want to hear it! Come on!
Yes, I've
You've been there, right?
Yeah.
You sat on the edge of the bed, didn't you? You took off your shoes, put your finger between your toes, and picked your feet, didn't you? Now say it!
Yes!
All right. You put a shield in my partner. You know what that means? God damn it! All winter long, I gotta listen to him gripe about his bowling scores. Now, I'm gonna bust your ass for those 3 bags, and I'm gonna nail you for picking your feet in Poughkeepsie.
Nobody does a car chase like Billy. Billy was the first one to do the big car chase in a movie, which was The French Connection.
Hold it! Police emergency, I need your car. When am I gonna get back?
We didn't have a chase in it. It was one of those lines in a script that says, the chase begins here. And then it came down to how to do it. I never storyboarded it. I never drew one picture of anything happening. I simply went out to the locations and I improvised from shot to shot. It occurred to me that of the best chases I'd ever seen on film, among which Bullet is one, the one thing that I could do that was different was involve innocent bystanders. The most dangerous looking sequence of the chase is where Hackman's car narrowly misses a woman with a baby carriage. That was the easiest sequence to shoot, but it looks like the most dangerous. It's where most people go like this, and yet it was shot simply by having one shot. Gene Hackman was in a stationary car at that point. His car wasn't moving. I had the camera zoom in on Gene as though Gene were moving very fast. The illusion of a camera zooming to a person can look like the person's moving toward the camera. So I shot the camera zooming toward Gene, and then I turned around and made a shot of the woman crossing the street with a baby carriage, and at a certain point she was to turn and look at the camera. At a certain point, turn, look, and scream, and at that moment her camera would zoom into her. So in each case it was a zoom to Hackman, his reaction followed by the woman walking. She hit a mark on the street, turns, we zoom into her face, she screams. The two shots together, combined with the sound, make an effective near miss. When we came to the last day of filming the chase, I realized that we didn't have enough speed on the screen, and I went to the stuntman, and this was a technique I used to use to goad actors sometimes. But I said to Bill, you know, Bill, we've been filming on this chase for 8 weeks, and we don't have enough speed or enough danger. And I said, you know, and I really don't think that it's going to work. He said, are you willing to get in the car with me? And I'll show you some speed. And Bill Hickman drove that car at about 90 miles an hour, 80 to 90 miles an hour, for 26 city blocks with no control. Everything you see in the French Connection, all those pieces of those cars coming up and narrowly missing, those are not stunt cars. There's not one other stunt car in that sequence. All the cars that pass by, that near miss, was done over one long take of a 26-block run with a gumball on top of Bill Hickman's car, just a siren that we put on to warn people to get out of our way.
And I tore up a couple of cars. They had the street closed off. They had, you know, police all over the place closing all the streets coming in, and for about 4 or 5 blocks, so we could really get a run. And we were going, I don't know, 70, 75 mile an hour probably, maybe more. But what they hadn't figured is that the cars that were parked along the street belonged to people in the houses, and they were going off to work. So in the midst of one of these long, really hell for leather runs, suddenly out of the corner of my eye, I see a guy pulling in front of me. And bam, we hit like that, and it drove me into the steel upright of the elevated trains and washed the car out.
To make a film like that, you have to get in a zone where that's all you think about and that's all you care about. You become obsessed with the material. And once you're obsessed with the material, other factors start to fall away, and then it takes people like assistant directors and stunt coordinators and people like that to hold you back in, because when you get in that zone, you're ready to say anything's going to happen. And on the French Connection, I virtually had total control of New York. I mean, we're going to shoot a chase going right through here. Well, does anybody know about it? No. Okay, fine, let's go. Since then, there have been a lot more stringent rules put together where cities don't allow you to do this without permission, and great discomfort to the citizenry.